Have you ever looked at a website and thought, wow, how do the people even build this? When I first started, I had the same exact question. The truth is, web development isn't just about the coding. It's a journey with the struggles, small wins, late night bugs, and eventually success. Today, I want to take you to that journey. From the first steps of a beginner who has just opened their laptops to the mindset and skills of a professional developer. So, if you ever wondered what it really takes to become a web developer, stay with me because I'll show you the paths, the challenges, and the future that awaits you. First things first, what even is web development? In simple words, it's all about building website and web applications that you use every single day. Facebook, Amazon, Instagram, and even on the platform that you are watching this video right now, all are built it by web developers. But it's divided into three main areas. First, the front end. It's exactly what you see on your screen, the designs, buttons, the animation, and the colors on your website. Think of it as a furniture, paint, and windows of a house. Second, backend. This is what you don't see, the logic, server, and database. Think of it as an electricity, water pipes, and foundations of the house. And the last but not the least, full stack. These are the developers who can do the both, just like an architect who designed the house and knows how to build it. So, when someone says I'm a web developer, it could mean front end, back end, and full stack. But all of them are problem solvers, not just coders. Now, let's be real. Every single beginner starts with one big problem: confusion. You Google how to become a web developer and suddenly hit with the mountain of stuff. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, Laravel, Python, database server, and you're like, where do I even start? I've been there, and honestly, every pro developer has. Here are the mistakes that beginners usually make. Trying to learn everything at once, jumping to advanced frameworks without knowing the basics, and copy pasting without understanding. But here's the truth, you don't need to learn everything. You need to build one skill at a time. And the difference between the beginners who quit and those who becomes pro is consistency. Even 1 hour a day adds up. So, what are the skills that actually matter? On the technical side, HTML CSS is the building blocks. JavaScript, brain of the web, and the responsive design make sure that your site looks good on every devices. Backend basics, Node.js, database, APIs, plus Git and GitHub. And why did I mention Git and GitHub? It's because working without version is like driving without the brakes. But here's the secret. Soft skills are just as important. Problem solving, communication, and yes, knowing to Google effectively. Because being a developer doesn't mean memorizing the code, it's about knowing how to figure things out. Let's break down the actual journey from beginner to pro. Stage 1, Basics. HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript. You start building your first web page and you're like, wow, I actually made this. Stage 2, Projects. You start small, a to-do app, portfolio, or even maybe a blog website. These projects will teach you more than a tutorial ever will. Stage 3, Frameworks. You discover React, Next.js, or maybe Angular, and suddenly you start building things that looks like real apps. Stage 4, Real World. Freelancing, internships, open source contribution. You learn teamwork, deadlines, and debugging under pressure. Stage 5, Pro Level. You're not just writing code, you're writing clean, scalable, and secure code. You actually care about the user experience and performance. And here's the good news. Your journey doesn't have to take years. With consistency and focus, you can move from a beginner to a pro level developer in months. So, what does the life of developer actually look like? It's not just sitting in the darkroom and typing codes all day. Most days are a mix of writing code, debugging errors, googling solution, and yes, few meetings here and there. Some developers work jobs, some developers starts freelancing, and even some starts building their own startups. And let's talk about the big question, money. Juniors might earn a little less at the first, mid level and seniors make a lot more, and if you're freelancing or building your own product, the sky's the limit. But here's the important part, it's not about the money alone. Developers are creators. They build apps, tools, platforms that millions of people uses every single day. Now, let's look ahead and ask this one simple question: what's the future? AI tools like ChatGPT are helping the developers to build faster codes. But here's the key: AI isn't replacing the web developers, but the developers using AI will replace the ones who aren't. Web3 and blockchain, decentralized applications are building many more opportunities for the developers. So here's the takeaway: every single pro developer was once a confused beginner. The only difference is that they did not quit. If you're a starter, remember this: you don't need to be a genius. The only thing that you need is curiosity, patience, and consistency. Because the journey from beginner to pro isn't about speed, it's about persistence. So let me ask you, where are you right now in your journey? Beginner, intermediate, or already working as a developer? Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear your story. Until next time, keep learning, keep building, and keep moving forward.